He'll be tagged personally with this because it seems from the text as though the aide was working at his behest.
Wisconsin Senator Ron Johnson facing some heat during the January 6th hearings, what he tried to do ahead of the riots on Capitol Hill.
Also, deadlines are fast approaching for the August primary, why election officials want you to have more information about the process.
Temperatures have come down compared to yesterday, but is it too cool to take a splash? We've got the first warn forecast coming up.
Good Wednesday morning, everybody. Welcome to News 3 Now this morning. Thanks for waking up with us. I'm Leah Lynchide.
And I'm Chris Stanford. Thanks for joining us. Continuing coverage now into Senator Ron Johnson being implicated now in the ongoing investigation of the January 6th attack on the Capitol.
During the House Committee's public hearing, they showed a text conversation between Johnson and Pence staffers. In those texts, the Johnson staffer says the senator needed to deliver a slate of so-called alternate electors to the vice president, falsely claiming Trump won the election in both Wisconsin and Michigan. Here is that exchange shown during the testimony yesterday. It's between Johnson staffer Sean Riley and Pence staffer Chris Hodgson on the afternoon of vote counting. You can see when Hodgson asked what needed to be delivered, Riley says it was an alternate slate of electors. Hodgson replies, quote, "Do not give that to him." Johnson responding late last night.
We got handed an envelope that was supposed to go to the vice president. I didn't know. So we called out the vice president. He didn't want it. We didn't deliver it. It's not a story. Guys, this is such a non-story. Are you going to ask who got it?
Senator Johnson says he doesn't know who provided the envelope in the first place and that he had, quote, no hand in any of it.
In addition to the text messages, the House committee laid out former President Trump's efforts to pressure state and local officials into helping him stay in power. Rusty Bowers, the Republican Speaker of the Arizona House, testified yesterday. Bowers told the panel that Mr. Trump's attorney, Rudy Giuliani, could not present him with any proof of voter fraud. Still, Giuliani wanted him to decertify the state's electors anyway.
He said, we've got lots of theories, we just don't have the evidence. And I don't know if that was a gaffe.
Tomorrow, the committee will interview in private Alex Holder, a British filmmaker who shot exclusive video with then-President Trump and his inner circle in the days leading up to the election, and footage of the Capitol riot.
Back in Wisconsin, an update on the investigation into the 2020 election. The man in charge of that investigation, Michael Gableman, is appealing his contempt ruling. That ruling costing Gableman $2,000 a day for not complying with open records requests related to his findings. And now to Campaign 2022, local clerks are preparing for the upcoming elections.
And they're doing it with the help of the state's top election official. Our political reporter, Will Keneally, reports.
I think that my top concerns continue to be election confidence in the election process.
That's why WEC Administrator Megan Wolf is holding a series of media briefings this summer to try and help instill confidence in the 2022 election.
We really do find that once people have more information about elections, they feel involved, engaged, they understand how it works, that it really does help to combat some of those misunderstandings about elections.
Rock County Clerk Lisa Tollefson joined today's briefing. Though a clerk in name, Tollefson oversees the work of her municipal clerks, who are the ones that actually run the elections.
They're the ones sending out your absentee ballots. They're the one doing those public tests. They're doing all of that work for you. They know you. They are your neighbors.
This afternoon's meeting coincided with today's January 6th committee hearing, both airing at the same time. Wolf says she's not worried about what may come this fall.
I don't have any reason to believe that this year will be any different than in the past.
She expects to see some election observers. They're usually campaign workers who watch over voting locations to make sure the process is running smoothly. But Wolf does not expect anything will get out of line.
You know, if there are those types of issues, the clerks are trained to work with their local law enforcement to make sure that those situations are handled appropriately.
Will Keneally reporting. There are already a couple of deadlines on the horizon for the August 9th primary. Absentee ballots will be sent out Thursday for those who've already requested them. The last day to register to vote online or by mail will be July 20th. Otherwise, you can still register to vote in person at the city clerk's office or at your polling place on Election Day.
Midterm primaries are in full swing, and that means political ads are once again filling the airwaves. Maybe you've noticed, but you can't believe everything you see in commercials.
Have you ever rejected a political ad?
No, I haven't.
In how many years?
20.
We're talking hundreds, if not thousands of ads.
Oh, yeah.
Later on CBS Mornings, why truth in advertising stops when political campaigns start.
Across the state this morning, Verizon wireless customers in parts of Wisconsin are waking up with service after a long network outage yesterday. The company confirmed last night that a fiber cable was cut, and that took most of their services away on their phone. The outage lasted at least 6 hours.
Here in Madison, a new pilot program is launching that will help select people make ends meet. It's a guaranteed basic income program. The Madison Forward Fund will provide about 150 families with $500 a month for a full year. Those who are selected for the program can use that money with no strings attached. In order to qualify, a couple of stipulations here. Families have to have a household income less than 200% of the federal poverty line. They have to have at least one child under 18 living in the home, and they must be permanent Madison residents. All of the money for this program, by the way, comes from private donors.
All right, let's check in with Chris Reese and your certified most accurate forecast. Hey there, Chris.
Yesterday was a scorcher across southern Wisconsin. We had a lot of us hanging out into the 90s through those high temperatures. Madison officially making it towards 94. 96 in Platteville, 97 in Boscoville. Check out the Lakeshore. Milwaukee making it to 100. I said yesterday I wouldn't be surprised if someone did it. Someone did it. It was Milwaukee. Janesville made it to 99. Kenosha also making it to 99. But some cooler air starting to work its way into the picture. This is arriving from the north and west, and that's going to continue to take hold as we go throughout the rest of today. This afternoon, you are going to know and feel the difference out there. Temperatures right now hanging out mainly into the 60s. We have a couple spots in the 50s. Lone Rock at 59 right now. 64 for our friends in Janesville. Platteville, you're at 65, 64 in the Dells too. Madison at 69, but the dew points are into the mid-50s. That, my friends, is the comfortable brand of air that is moving right back on into the picture, and it keeps us comfortable all day, even as our temperatures start to top out right around 83 later on this afternoon. You look for shower potential. It's not here. Shower potential is going to be much, much farther to our south and west today, so we will be staying dry. We'll see our temperatures after topping out to the lower 80s, cool down into the upper 50s overnight tonight, but still a beautiful day is in store for Thursday. A little bit more humidity as winds start to turn out of the south, but notice those temperatures topping out at 87 as we start to move towards tomorrow. 88 on Friday, and then it is the mid-80s on Saturday with scattered showers and thunderstorms. We are going to be cooler as we start to move towards your Sunday. That's where temperatures are going to be into the 70s, 77 on Monday. Some lower 80s next week, but lower humidity next week as well. By next Thursday, a chance of rain, highs right around 80.
Sunday's forecast perfect coming up for a wonderful event that we are highlighting this morning. It's a nice family-friendly event, again, happening this Sunday.
McKenna Alexander here to tell us more about the Open Doors for Refugees community picnic. McKenna.
Yeah, this annual picnic is a fun event and a great excuse to get the family out during that gorgeous weather this weekend. Madeline Yernick joins me now. Madeline, what can people expect during this event on Sunday?
This Sunday, expect a lot of fun. Bring your kids, bring some neighbor kids from down the street. We have so many activities, music, real talented entertainment lineup, and food. Please kindly bring potluck, old-fashioned potluck, a long table full of food, and we'll be going from 12 noon, potluck at 1, all the way till 4 o'clock.
Now, tell me a little bit about, I know you just mentioned really talented artists. Tell me some about this entertainment that's happening this year.
Oh, we're so thankful. We have entertainment volunteering to help us. So we have the talented klezmer orchestra, Ed Vicious, we have Doug the Jug, we have music by Angela Puerto, and we have that rhythmic martial art capoeira by Raizos do Brasil, and about 10 community organizations also helping with kids' activities like Madison Children's Museum and the Red Reading Bus, and we have a family bird walk, so we're going to go at it all day Sunday. This is
jam-packed. Now, I know a lot of things were canceled with COVID, and this was one of those events. We were just showing pictures on screen of previous events, but having to take that hiatus, now coming back with the community picnic, how does it feel to finally be able to host it again?
It feels great, not only for us, but for the refugee families who've settled in Madison. This is a chance for them to to meet neighbors who are really interested to meet them, and also to celebrate the work of all volunteers who do get furniture for apartments and teach English as a second language and do transportation all year long.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for telling us about it this morning, Madeline. As she mentioned, this community picnic is this Sunday at Olin Park from noon to 4, and that potluck starts at 1. Coming up in our next half hour, Madeline and I will be talking about how this event brings our community even closer.
All right, McKenna, thank you very much. Coming up, before you lock in your 4th of July plans, the impact that high gas prices could have on holiday travel.
And we're in the 608 this morning, giving you an inside look at a new inclusive park in Fitchburg when we come back.
Some ideas seem good, but aren't.
Maybe these guys will buy our house.
What could go wrong?
Like rookie home buyers who can lower or cancel offers without notice. We Buy Ugly Houses won't reduce or cancel our firm cash offers before closing. Call or click to sell quick.
Save on all appliances and grills during the inventory blowout sale at Grand Appliance. Shop unbeatable deals like this GE gas range with convection and air fry for just $847. Or this LG kitchen with a 29 cubic foot French door fridge for just $29.97. That's not all. Get up to $750 in additional savings exclusively at Grand. Visit grandappliance.com or your local showroom today. Grand Appliance, the appliance experts.
I'm Tim Michaels. My company was building the Keystone Pipeline, but then Joe Biden canceled it, afraid to offend liberals. Biden killed hundreds of jobs, sent gas prices way up, making everything more expensive. Only a career politician could make such a mess of things. I'm Tim Michaels. Liberals like Biden and Tony Evers are destroying our economy, and the hardworking people of Wisconsin, they're paying the price. As governor, I'll fight to make sure you keep more of your money, and I don't care who I offend to do it.
Hi, I'm Daryl from Little America. Blake and his cousin Connor are here with their families from Madison today. What's your favorite ride? Connor's older sister, Cassie, told me her favorite is the go-karts. Mom loves that she can bring a picnic basket, and Dad enjoys miniature golf. There's fun for the whole family at Little America, where big fun is only a few miles away.
Oh, love that Chevy Blazer. That's our next SUV. Love that Equinox. That's our next SUV.
Nice Trailblazer.
It was love at first sight. What?
The Chevy family of SUVs. Find new options. Find new roads.
Qualified lessees can sign and drive this Equinox for around $340 a month. Tax, title, license, and dealer fees are extra. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Those brave men and women of our armed forces, generations of them. Why should today's burdens fall back onto them? They were there for us. Now let's be there for them. Your local Wisconsin energy providers and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund are working together to deliver Wisconsin veterans in crisis heat, power, and help staying in their home. But they can't do it alone. Donate today.
Some ideas seem good, but aren't.
Maybe she could sell her house.
What could go wrong?
Like listing your house, then dealing with all the trouble, expense, not to mention closing costs. We Buy Ugly Houses can buy your house fast for all cash as is with no hassle. Call or click to sell quick.
You are watching News 3 Now this morning.
Welcome back. We're in the 608 this morning with the scoop on a new inclusive playground now open to the public.
Josh Breiter is live in Fitchburg this morning, checking it out for us. Hey, Josh.
Good morning. That's a good way to start the day, I think, right there on a Wednesday morning. We're checking out a new inclusive playground here at Mckee Farms Park this morning for good reason. This is an incredible space that we're excited to show off to the public this morning. I think the most excited person out there right now is Julia Radafrada. You know, you've been a big believer in this project for a very, very long time. Now that you see that it has come together, you know, what comes to mind?
Well, this is great. This has been, we have been working in this project for about 5 years. And COVID happened, so we had to put a pause for 2 years. But this is incredible. This is the work of a lot of volunteers, a lot of people that really believe and invest in this park. And we believe that Fitchburg is an inclusive city, and this is where we are trying to see how we can bring that that inclusivity in other aspects in our park system. And this is why we are building this. This is a great for all the family that can play together. If you have kids or people with some sort of disability, everyone can play together.
And this is, a great location, Mckee Farms Park, as we mentioned, right next to the splash pad here. I mean, this gives the opportunity for anyone with any ability to be able to come out and have some fun.
Exactly. And this is the idea. This is what also we connected to the splash pad, because the splash pad is also an inclusive splash pad. Kids with wheelchair can also go and play there, and they can move here. And the idea is the concept that we all work together. This is the idea. We all play together in the same place.
You know, this is your area that you cover as an alder in the city of Fitchburg. You know, that inclusion is something that you've worked very, very hard on for a long time.
Exactly. This is part of providing our park system. What else we can do, you know, and we are a very, Fitchburg is a population of 30,000 people, 17% are Latino, 16% of the population are African American. So we are a very diverse community. With that diversity, it brings that what else we can do to make this city more inclusive. And when we talk about inclusive, we talk about what we can build to do that. And this park is proof of that. You know, that we want everyone to play together.
And it takes a whole community of work and working together to be able to pull something like this off.
Exactly. This is a group of people that we have been working for, as I mentioned before, for 5 years, and we have people from Communication Innovation. It's a company that works with kids with disability. Oak Bank has been another big donor. The Optimist Club, and a lot of residents from the city that they are very passionate about this type of parks.
All right, well, Julia, thank you so much for your work, and thank you for being out here this morning. We appreciate it. If you'd like to learn more, you can go up to channel3000.com, and Mark's been saying all morning long, I've got to play something here for you. So I've got one song that I can play. Let's see if you guys can figure it out.
Heart and Soul.
Mary had a little lamb.
No, it's Hot Cross Buns.
Oh, Hot Cross Buns. I jumped the gun. I'm sorry.
You have kids. You should know this.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm here all morning.
I'm impressed.
Not bad.
That's pretty good. That's all I can play. That's all I can play.
Entertainment at no extra charge this morning.
We are always entertained by Josh Ryder.
Okay, guys.
Thank
you.
Thank you, Josh.
Hey, don't forget to let Josh know what inspires you in the 608. Reach out on social media or email him for a chance to be featured.
That was great.
Some breaking news at the gas pump this morning. President Biden will urge Congress to suspend federal taxes on gas and diesel for the next 3 months.
This comes as he was looking to stop the federal gas tax for the 4th of July. It would save drivers an average of 18 cents a gallon. Meanwhile, at the state level, Governor Evers signing an emergency order that bans price gouging for gas and diesel as prices remain near record highs. According to AAA, the average price of a gallon of gas in Wisconsin is $43, just shy of the national average of $4.97.
The news comes as a record 42 million Americans are expected to travel more than 50 miles by road this 4th of July. Meantime, there's also fear of delays and cancellations at airports. Only 7% of people are expected to fly over the holiday week. That's the lowest in over a decade. If you are driving during the holiday week, expect some traffic. Travel times are expected to increase on the roads by 50% starting on June 30th.
Okay, 6:18 now. Over to Chris Reese with your First Warn weather. Your certified most accurate. Chris.
Hey, we've been having a lot of heat lately, but we're getting ready for a bit of a cool down in that extended forecast, folks. We're going from the 90s to the 70s by the time we start to make it towards the weekend. Even some of the days next week, we're going to be hanging out into the lower 80s. Here's why. The big core of heat really has started to fall apart for us. We're going to see a shot of some cooler air working its way in for the later part of the weekend into early next week. Even overall, the eastern half of the country is colder, while the core of the heat really focuses itself farther back towards the west. Now, we'll try to rebuild, but overall, it doesn't build the way it was this week. We'll get warmer, but we won't be as hot as we start to look ahead. As a result, temperatures are expected to skew cooler than normal. So this is the end of June. Those last 4 days, the expectation is for cooler than normal temperatures. And as we start to open up the month of July as well, June 29th through July 5th, overall things still look a little cooler than normal as some warmer temperatures try to build across the southern part of the country. During that same time span, overall we look to be a little bit drier in the parts of the Ohio Valley and into the upper Midwest, and that will continue into at least early July, but that's where we're here in Madison. We have an equal chance of being above or below normal when it comes to that precipitation. Here's traffic for you. Things are going along smoothly. No major issues there.
All right, Chris Reese, thank you very much. Coming up next, a library like no other.
And ahead in our next half hour, another stolen car case in Madison with teens behind the wheel. Just how fast that vehicle was going on residential streets.
This portion of News 3 Now is brought to you by Shopko Optical.
The guaranteed best mattress deals in Wisconsin are happening now at Ashley Stars and Stripes sale. Save $1,000 on luxury brands, plus bonus offers only available in store. Get 5 years special financing and 5-day delivery on all in-stock mattresses. Don't miss it. Only at Ashley.
When my family opened the first Culver's in Sauk City, Wisconsin, you know what we did? We gave it our all, making sure everyone felt welcome, sharing our favorite foods from around the state, like butter burgers and fresh frozen custard, greeting every guest with all our heart, crafting each meal with care, believing a smile makes everything taste better. And it's a tradition we bring with us yet today, from our hometown to yours. Welcome to Delicious.
Do you have a coffee smile? Drinking coffee causes yellow teeth for thousands of people just like you. And whitening toothpaste just doesn't make those stains go away. Introducing Power Swabs, the first teeth whitening system that lifts coffee stains off your teeth in less than 5 minutes without whitening strips or trays.
The Power Swabs were so easy to use. I don't have to have strips sitting on my face for an hour. I don't have to have a foam tray where I feel like I'm gonna gag or I'm gonna go play football. I've tried like every over-the-counter whitening because, you know, I'm one of those people that's like obsessed with white teeth.
So with the strips I've used in the past, most of them are like you gotta leave it on for 30 minutes and the whole experience is just not comfortable. But with Power Swabs, I just snapped it open and rubbed it on and it was good to go.
This didn't sting, it didn't burn, it didn't have an aftertaste. It was just a swab and I just gotta rub it on my teeth, and that was it.
The Secret is a tooth detergent and whitening agent developed by Dr. Martin Ginniker that lifts stains off of your teeth. Power Swabs remove stains on natural teeth, veneers, bonding, caps, and crowns. The best part is you just swab your teeth for 5 minutes and you'll have whiter teeth. No more sitting at home with a whitening strip or tray in your mouth for 30 minutes twice a day.
When I use these whitening strips, I noticed when I would drink, I would get this crazy sensitivity. It would go right to my brain, and I'm like, I hate this. So why do I have to go through the monstrosity of this pain just because I want to whiten my teeth? With Power Swabs, there was zero sensitivity.
Within the first day with the Power Swab, I noticed there was a difference. I really love the fact that you're able to go individually on each tooth and make sure that it's going to be wider.
Call for your 5-minute solution to whiter teeth. Whiten your teeth today by ordering Power Swabs and receive 40% off the regular price. Yes, 40% off the regular price. Shipping is free, plus you'll receive a free Quick Stick pen. Visit powerswabs.com or call the number on your screen.
The Stars and Stripes sale is happening now at Ashley. Don't miss our biggest savings this summer. Shop early for doorbuster discounts up to 52% off while supplies last. Plus a holiday bonus of 5% off at checkout. And 5 years special financing, and a $1,000 purchase is just $21 a month. Only at Ashley.
Welcome back. We always ask you to share your morning with us. Gwen sent in this silly photo. She said, for those of you who know me, I finally found my pants I never wear. She's a fan of dresses, in case you were wondering.
Oh, yeah. This is really cool and creative, right?
Yeah, I think this is hilarious. Look at the flowers planted in the waistband. Maybe a potential decoration for your home.
This is really cool to me, though, because we always see it in the winter when it's really cold out and people freeze their pants.
Jeans.
Yeah, so this is a really cool summertime perspective of kind of the same thing. But then you have the flowers growing. They have a purpose. This is awesome.
I wonder how she does it.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Dirt? Would dirt stay that strong? Dirt. Big fan, Gwen.
What's your secret?
The answer? Dirt.
It's dirt.
It's science, folks.
Thanks, Gwen. If you want to share your morning, use the hashtag MyNews3Morning when you post on social media.
Trending in Dubai this morning, the country is opening up a new library that's shaped like a book.
And it's huge. Check it out. Just over 581,000 square feet. It can fit 1,000 visitors at a time. There's over 1 million books inside, 6 million research articles, and there's also a floor where it's just treasures of the library. An exhibition that displays a collection of rare and old books, atlases, manuscripts, and documents, some of them dating back to the 13th century.
I mentioned we went to Dubai for a portion of our honeymoon. Just incredible, the innovative buildings over there. Yeah, it's wild.
It's nothing beats a good library.
I agree.
Nice library. I appreciate that a lot. I do.
I'm a big Sequoia fan here in Madison.
You know, our floor director, Bubba, was telling us that because of that outage yesterday with Verizon and everything, he went to the library and rented a bunch of DVDs for him and his family.
I think that's really fun. What a nice day to just cut off the technology and live in the 2010s.
If it wasn't for the library, he would have had to, you know, conversed with his family.
Back in my day, it would have been VHSs.
Who wants to do that?
It was also incredibly hot yesterday, so I'm sure going outside to do something was just tough. It was more so an inside kind of day.
Yeah, it totally was. Got pretty steamy yesterday. Are we in for more of the same today?
Today changes just a bit. We're going to be at 83 for your high and low humidity, so today there's really no excuse. You'd be able to get outdoors today. Take a splash, too. Make it a good one.
Gorgeous day on tap. Okay, thanks, Chris. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're back right after this.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
I don't think it's here for the burger. This summer, prime rib is the star. Bite into the new Primal Angus Thick Burger at Hardee's. See Jurassic World Dominion now in theaters.
Shop the inventory blowout sale at Grand Appliance for unbeatable deals on our huge selection of in-stock appliances and grills. Get exclusive offers like this 5 cubic foot Frigidaire chest freezer for just $157, this premium KitchenAid dishwasher for just $697, or this 26 cubic foot side-by-side refrigerator for just $797. Shop your local showroom or grandappliance.com today. Grand Appliance. You make it home, we make it grand.
Before treating your chronic migraine, 15 or more headache days a month, each lasting 4 hours or more, you're not the only one with questions about Botox. Botox prevents headaches in adults with chronic migraine before they even start, with about 10 minutes of treatment once every 3 months. So ask your doctor if Botox is right for you, and if a sample is available.
Effects of Botox may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away, as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness can be signs of a life-threatening condition. Side effects may include allergic reactions, neck and injection site pain, fatigue, and headache. Don't receive Botox if there's a skin infection. Tell your doctor your medical history, muscle or nerve conditions, and medications, including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects.
In a survey, 92% of current users said they wish they talked to their doctor and started Botox sooner. Plus, right now, you may pay $0 for Botox. Learn how AbbVie could help you save on Botox.
We would never hit 12 drunk.
Clutch it up drunk? Not a chance. Do a stoppie drunk? We would never drift drunk. So you should never drive drunk. Drive sober or get pulled over.
How do you use your energy? Giving back to your community? Fueling your drive to deliver hope for neighbors in need? At Alliant Energy, we're creating more clean, renewable energy every single day to power what matters to you. Because even during the most powerful moments in our lives, we're not thinking about power. We're thinking about a brighter future. Alliant Energy, powering beyond.
Traffic is horrible.
Great. Time for another one of these.
Bite into the new Primal Burrito or Biscuit with prime rib at Hardee's. See Jurassic World Dominion now in theaters.
Right now, stolen cars, reckless driving, who police say is responsible, and a solution to the problem.
Another UW student comes forward claiming race as the reason for violent attacks on campus.
Humidity and heat has taken a tumble. We're going to plan out what could be a perfect summer day.
Good Wednesday morning, everybody. Welcome to News 3 Now this morning. Thanks for joining us. I'm Leah Lynch-Ide.
And I'm Chris Stanford. First this morning, Madison police want you to keep an eye out for a missing woman and her kids.
Here's what we know about this breaking news right now. 33-year-old Samela Robinson and her 4 children were not at their home on the west side Monday night when police were asked to do a welfare check. Officers don't have any evidence right now to suspect foul play. Robinson has ties to Chicago. She may have also spent time recently in central Illinois. There's a picture of Robinson up on your screen right now. Again, she and her 4 kids missing from the west side of Madison this morning.
Now to safety on the UW-Madison campus. A second student is now speaking out saying that they were attacked by the same group of juveniles that left a PhD student injured.
That student believes these attacks are racially motivated. Now, this whole thing started when an international PhD student from China was beaten and bruised. The incident sparked an anti-Asian hate protest on campus in the days following. Now we're hearing from Curtis Wang. He's going into his senior year at UW and says he was also attacked while walking home from campus. Wang says he was first hit in the back with a banana. When he turned around, he saw 4 people laughing at him, so he says he threw the banana back and they started chasing him down the street. Wang was able to get away. His fellow classmate was not. You saw his injuries. But that attack ultimately led to the arrest of the juveniles.
I just feel like this is justice. They deserve that. They should be arrested.
Madison police say they understand people's concern that these 2 attacks might be racially motivated. They say right now they haven't found any evidence that words were spoken to the victims suggesting they were targeted.
A stolen Kia SUV ended up on Madison's south side Monday night. The car going more than 50 miles an hour on city streets. But Madison Police Captain Mike Hansen says something else concerns him more. Twice in the last 6 days, teenagers stole cars, raced around town, crashed them, and ran.
It does appear anecdotally that the youth are getting more young, 15 and 14 years old, driving these cars so recklessly. No one's saying lock a 14-year-old up and throw away the key by any means. However, there are probably other measures between jobs, schooling, neighborhood centers, and other things to get more outreach to these youth that are committing the crime.
It appears the issues are popping up all around town, too, including East Wash near Hayes Road. MPD reports newer Kias and Hyundais are being taken. They've been stolen several times in the last 2 weeks.
Some sad news to report this morning. Police say a 5-year-old from Adams County drowned in a pond Monday afternoon. According to the sheriff's office, he was reported missing just before 4:30. He was found a short time later, unresponsive in the water. Crew's life-saving measures were unsuccessful. The sheriff's office is still investigating the incident. 6:32 on your Wednesday. We are just now getting into the swing of summer break, but you might not have the structure of a new summer routine planned quite down yet.
Yeah, as you figure it out. The folks at SSM Health say intentional time outdoors is a must. Chris Reese here now with this week's Time for Kids. Hey, Chris.
Yeah, summer is here, guys, and it's here to stay at least for a little while longer. And along with it, the new summer schedule comes longer daylight hours and weather that at least typically is better for outdoor activities. That being said, SSM Health physician Rupa Shah says that means now more than ever can be a great time for families to explore the great outdoors.
Spending time in nature for kids and for adults can really help improve mental health, can help reduce anxiety, and just improve overall well-being. But especially for kids, spending time outside has really found that it improves their attention, their ability to focus, and to concentrate. And then in addition, when we're playing outside, we're exposed to all sorts of things in nature, which really can help boost our immune functioning.
Dr. Shaw says it's not just physical and mental benefits, but that the time outdoors also benefits planet Earth. As kids spend more time outside, it's more likely that appreciation will grow for what our Earth provides. In turn, this will help kids learn what we can do to take better care of the planet. Of course, our Time for Kids Keys to Health team is always asking what you want to hear about, so let us know what health topics you're interested in, or you can share your family's health story with us online at ssmhealth.com/timeforkids.
Chris Reese, thanks a lot.
Of course, my pleasure.
This morning, Sauk County authorities are actively searching for a driver who they say hit and killed a bicyclist on a rural county road Tuesday night. Deputies believe the crash happened near the town of Troy sometime between 8 and 9:30. The biker was found shortly after around 10:30 along County Road B near Castle Road. The bicyclist was alive when the deputy arrived, but later died. Now, authorities say the driver of the vehicle who hit the biker has not been identified yet and drove away from the scene. Investigators have recovered several items of evidence from the scene and are reviewing video footage from the area. To incredible video now from southeastern Wisconsin. A trailer caught fire in a mobile home park over the weekend in West Allis near Milwaukee. And if you take a close look, you're going to see officers rescuing a 3-year-old boy. You can see first responders rush to the scene, break the windows of the home, and eventually pull that boy out and carry him to safety.
Oh my gosh, crazy video there.
Incredible.
Okay, 6:35. Back to Chris Reese now. He has your certified most accurate forecast to look at just how hot it got yesterday, Chris.
Yeah, yesterday was incredibly warm across parts of the state. Most of us were into the 90s, but Milwaukee did make it to 199, in Kenosha 99, and Janesville as well. A scorcher of a day, but today is a new day. And we have a new weather pattern moving into the picture. That is one that is cooler. It features some drier air as well. Already temperatures 4 degrees cooler than 24 hours ago for us in Madison. Viroqua 11 degrees cooler than 24 hours ago. That's where we find the temperature at 63. Most of us are into the 60s this morning, but we've got a spot into the 50s. Shout out to Lone Rock, 59 degrees. That's your current temperature right now. Madison, we're at 69. Dew points are at 55. Now, if I were to pull out the dew point comfort meter right now, I don't have it, but if I did, I would say, you betcha it's comfy. That's exactly where we are when it comes to the humidity out there. Temperatures stay relatively comfortable this time of the year as well. Topping out at 83 later on this afternoon. And again, I'm happy to say that does come with the sunshine all day long. So if you want to head out to the pool today, do it again. You're going to want that sunscreen. I do want to encourage that, but it is going to be a nice day overall. Any kind of shower activity stays well to our south. That keeps that sunshine around for us, and that even brings us to those clear skies that I am expecting overnight tonight. Lows are going to fall into the 50s. Winds are going to be turning out of the south, though. That makes a difference tomorrow. You're going to notice a little bit more humidity. Temperatures top out right around 87. It is 88 by Friday, 85 on Saturday. We'll see a more widespread chance for some showers and thunderstorms Saturday. Not a washout. Sunday, picture perfect. 76 degrees, 70s into early next week as well. 80s do begin to show up as we move towards Tuesday.
All right, Chris Reese, thank you very much. Hey, the weekend weather is perfect for a family-friendly event this Sunday.
Yeah, McKenna Alexander here this morning to tell us more about a free community picnic. Good morning, McKenna.
Hey, good morning, you two. The picnic is an annual event put on by Open Doors for Refugees. Joining me now from the organization is Madeline Yernick. Now, Madeline, what can people look forward to this weekend?
People can look forward on Sunday to a fabulous afternoon of fun. Kids will enjoy games, everyone will enjoy music, and most of all will enjoy food. It's a potluck, so kindly bring a dish to pass, and the refugee families will also be bringing dishes from their home countries.
Now, something like this, kind of an immersion of cultures, what is the benefit to our community in bringing it closer?
Well, just this. I mean, there is a picnic with people from all around the world, and we have people from all around the world settling into our neighborhoods, sadly, from the result of wars and disasters, persecutions, but it comes down to individual families who not only suffer through this, but are so resilient and contribute to our community immediately, taking on jobs. Kids are in school, and these are amazing kids. Some of them speak 4 languages and are learning their 5th.
All right, thank you so much, Madeleine. Now, as she said, that event is going to be taking place Sunday at Olin Park from 12 to 4 in the afternoon. The potluck begins at 1.
All right, McKenna and Madeleine, thank you very much.
6:39 on your Wednesday. Coming up after the break, we're taking a look at a day of music ringing through Madison.
And we're in the 608 this morning getting an inside look at an inclusive playground for all when we come back. Stick around.
When the family can't get enough of your signature dish, get everything you need with Pick and Save free pickup with no surprise fees. So start your cart today. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
Dear gas prices, Toyota's hybrid lineup says, go take a hike, because we bring efficiency with power and savings with style. Think you can stand in our way? We got this. Toyota Hybrids.
Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan with roadside assistance.
Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
When pain says it's time to go home, I say, not yet. Aleve, who do you take it for?
Milk chocolate beyond words. Classic recipe by Lindt.
Go forth and save this 4th of July at Bob's Discount Furniture with my everyday low prices on stylish and quality furniture, mattresses, home decor, and more. With free yummy treats in my cafes, plus our best financing options ever. And I mean ever. 6-month special financing, 12 months, 30 months, and my new 60-month option. Bob's Discount already beats the other guy's phony sales, but now with so many financing options to choose from, 4th of July is gonna be lit.
The Spring Green Art Fair is coming June 25th and 26th to downtown Spring Green. Hundreds of artists from around the nation will be there both days. Don't miss the fun and excitement June 25th and 26th in Spring Green.
Brothers Maine enjoys 4th of July festivities with family, friends, and fabulous kitchen and laundry deals. Our fireworks of savings on GE appliances and free delivery will make you ooh and ah. Feel like family at Brothers Maine.
With the Pick and Save app, you can get personalized coupons on top of weekly sales, all for prices that are lower than low. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
News 3 Now, First Warn Weather. Before.
Alert days are in the forecast for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Madison, Janesville, Beloit, Portage, Baraboo, the Dells. This is when you really need to begin to watch the eye to the sky.
During.
We have a confirmed tornado on the ground.
This is a serious situation. You need to take shelter immediately.
And after the storms.
You can see some of the damage here behind me this morning.
Get severe weather coverage from Madison's certified most accurate team. News 3 Now, First Warn Weather.
You are watching News 3 Now this morning.
In the 608 this morning, we're getting a look at a brand new inclusive playground that's now open to the public.
Josh Breider live in Fitchburg checking it out for us. Good morning, Josh.
Hey, good Wednesday morning, guys. Happy hump day. We're giving you an inside look this morning at a beautiful new space for all abilities to enjoy this morning. We're at Mckee Farms Park, a new inclusive playground. This morning, I want to bring in Scott Endel. He's the Director of Parks, Recreation, and Urban Forestry here for the city of Fitchburg. Scott, good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning.
So
Thanks
you're
for coming out.
Yes, you're super excited. Obviously, you're proud to showcase Fitchburg Parks. And I mean, this is fantastic space right here.
And again, I think the goal of the park system is to create diverse places that double as a gathering location. So I think the diverse the space can be for the more users that are able to use the facility, it just really enhances the park experience and the quality of life within the city of Fitchburg for our residents.
So talk a little bit about what put this space together, what brought this all together.
Well, and Julia Alder Arada may have spoke of it before. It really takes an initiative from one of our alders to kind of get the ball rolling, and then certainly as we spoke before about the splash pad, it really does take many groups to get involved. So the Optimist Club was the fundraising arm, and then we've got businesses, Communication Innovations and Oak Bank, who contribute dollars to the project. So at the end of the day, it really is a team effort in order to make these types of projects happen. So
you've seen a lot more folks coming out to the parks too over the last couple of years with COVID. You said you've seen a spike in just the numbers of people coming out here.
And again, I think it kind of with the COVID, where everyone was kind of cooped up, it did force people to get out into the park system. So I really did see it as a PR for our park system, because it did get our residents out into our parks. And yeah, it at the end of the day, from a park perspective, it was a little bit of a silver lining, to be honest with you.
And great location right next to the splash pad. I mean, this is really a space for everyone of all ages and abilities to be able to come out and have fun.
Absolutely, and that was really, as I mentioned, that was the goal, to create spaces where everybody can come and gather and enjoy their family and others. So very, very cool.
Oh, wonderful.
If I may, Josh,
yes.
July 24th, we've got a tentative ribbon cutting here at the park. So come on out, and we might have some cake, and certainly at the end of the day, there's still some amenities that we're looking for contributions to add to the facility. So come on out and join us on the 24th.
Well, hey, we appreciate it, Scott. Cake is always really fantastic, so I'll be out here for that. Thank you so much. All right, guys, if you want to learn more, you can go to channel3000.com. I've got more information up there right now. So Chris Reese put a little call out for me. I was playing hot cross buns a little earlier, and he's like, hey, I've got something else that you can do this morning. So let's see if you guys can get this. You're watching Madison's best morning newscast. This is News 3 Now this morning.
Love it.
That was so
I love everything
good.
about it.
Oh my gosh.
Easy. That was photographer Mark Schilling helping us out with that one. So I think he got it on like the first one. So pretty easy. He's like, no, that's fine.
I am so proud. Aw, I'm going to make that my ringtone.
Let's get a nice clean audio recording of that and just use it.
Thank you very much, John.
Isn't it great?
It is. It is. It is. A wonderful park, too. Go check it out there in Fitchburg. If you have an idea for Josh, he'd love to hear from you. Just find him on social media or email him at in608@WISC-TV.com to do just that.
Stole the idea from Chris Reese. He did have our little signature tone as his ringtone.
It still is my ringtone. Yeah. If I ever get a text message and my phone is not on silent, you hear that chime. But also, I learned how to play that one on piano. So I was like, Josh, you've got to do it. And what do you know? Good job. Feels good. It's going to feel good today, too, especially compared to yesterday. Yesterday, we had a lot of those temperatures, not just in the 90s, but 100 in Milwaukee. Today is a whole breath of fresh air. Some cooler air is going to be working its way into the picture, and we're only going to top out into the low 80s. 83 is your forecast high later on this afternoon, and that comes with low humidity, too. We'll cool down into the 50s overnight tonight. Tomorrow, another lovely day. A little bit more humidity as winds come out of the south. We're going to top out at 87. So it is certainly a pool day. Temperatures again staying comfortable with that lower humidity, but it is also a grill day. If you're going to fire up that grill, it's going to be pleasant, sunny, and comfortable all day.
All right, thanks, Chris. It was a day to celebrate music and the change of season. Held on the summer solstice, Make Music Madison returned to coffee shops, restaurants, porches, and parks across the city yesterday. Our photojournalist Christopher Hawbaker went to check it out.
Make Music Madison started in 2013 with a dedicated group of local volunteers and city staff. Make Music Day initiated in Paris actually 40 years ago as Fête de la Musique, and it started off as a day to celebrate both the summer solstice and the joy of live music. It was also came out of this kind of ethos about just bringing the community together on the summer solstice. So that's why it's every June 21st, despite the day of the week.
That lovely day in June, the music stopped.
We don't just play music for ourselves. We play music to engage with other people. We did this so that, you know, we could share it with other people. Sharing music, sharing food, sharing, you know, ideas. That's the important thing. We're playing jazz. You're going to hear all kinds of music all over the city.
I belong to the Madison Classical Guitar Society, and they had slots, and they were looking for people to play, and I do like to perform. Yeah, I like a lot of different kinds of music, and so I, you know, not just classical guitar music, so I'm going to listen to other performers today, and so I can go and listen to some other venues.
But it's really about anyone making music. So we have over 120 venues all over the city of Madison this year. Anyone can host music on this day, and anyone can play music.
We didn't all go to Stonehenge to watch the sunrise or anything like that. We came out to play in front of a cheese shop. That's just as good.
Make Music Madison is important because it allows our community to learn about all the creative talent that exists here, to get to know one another, and to just celebrate the joy of live music. Outdoors on a beautiful day and engage with one another in real life, which we haven't been able to do for quite some time.
Yeah, all right.
Hey, that'll keep you cool in the heat that we saw yesterday.
Yeah, kudos to everybody who came out yesterday in the sweltering heat. One of the things that make Madison such a great city.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. Very neat. Nice job, photojournalist Bubba. We appreciate it. 6:51 now, coming up in the morning sprint, all of your local top headlines for this Wednesday.
First, if you have a little kid turning 3 soon, let us know so we can show their picture on TV. We'll be right back.
Go to Amazon.com skills to enable Channel 3000 news briefs.
Hi, I'm Dr. Sheesh Raval with your Ortho Team Clinic at Stoughton Health. We hope you can join us for our upcoming event on treatment of knee arthritis and custom knee replacements.
A dream is the spark of greatness, but it's nothing without drive.
Now shine on, 'cause we're made from the stars.
Introducing the all-new Honda HR-V. With impressive sporty style, inside and out. From the brand owners are calling most fun to drive. Honda, the power of dreams.
Inflation is a tax hitting Wisconsin families and businesses, especially at the pump. But the Biden administration cut American energy production.
These are their policies. They want to drive up the price of fossil fuel. They want to drive up the price of energy, so apparently we use less of it.
Senator Ron Johnson is fighting to restore American energy independence. Johnson helped write legislation to finish the Keystone Pipeline, expand U.S. oil production, and promote natural gas. Tell Senator Johnson, keep fighting for American energy independence.
At Menards, we've got everything. Supplies, tools, power, accessories, and all the extras to get you ready. Ready for fun, ready for friends, and ready for family. Get ready for summer with Menards. This flat iron grill with 2 burners is just $249.99 after 11% rebate.
Your mission, stand up to moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis and take it on with Rinvoq. Rinvoq, a once-daily pill, can dramatically improve symptoms. Rinvoq helps tame pain, stiffness, swelling, and for some, Rinvoq can even significantly reduce RA fatigue. That's Rinvoq relief. With RA, your overactive immune system attacks your joints. Rinvoq regulates it to help stop the attack.
Rinvoq can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB, serious infections and blood clots, some fatal, cancers, including lymphoma and skin cancer, death, heart attack, stroke, and tears in the stomach or intestines occurred. People 50 and older with at least one heart disease risk factor have higher risks. Don't take if allergic to Rinvoq, as serious reactions can occur. Tell your doctor if you are or may become pregnant.
Talk to your rheumatologist about Rinvoq Relief. Rinvoq, make it your mission. Learn how AbbVie could help you save on Rinvoq.
I love being an orthopedic surgeon because I can help people improve their lives. My name is Ashish Raval. I'm an orthopedic surgeon. My specialty is sports medicine, focusing specifically on the care of the shoulder, hip, and knee.
Every day, News 3 Now investigates.
6:54, time for the morning sprint.
Breaking news overseas, 1,000 people dead, 1,500 more injured in an earthquake hitting Afghanistan overnight. Helicopters are now arriving to carry wounded people out of the area near the border with Pakistan. This is the deadliest quake for this country in 2 decades, measuring in at 6.1 on the Richter scale. Officials are warning the number of those killed will likely rise. CBS Mornings will have the latest on this developing story coming up just after 7.
Dane County leaders breaking ground on a new 90-acre solar farm project. It's being built on county-owned land in the town of Cottage Grove. Known as the Yahara Solar Project, construction of it will achieve Dane County's goal of using 100% renewable electricity at all county facilities.
Ho-Chunk tribal leaders and kids have made it to the Lunny Lake Farm Park on Lake Wabisas. They hit the halfway mark of their trip. They started a 5-day canoe trip in traditional carved vessels on Monday. The dugout canoe used for the trip is from a cottonwood tree that was harvested at this Lake Farm Park.
I think that is so neat.
I agree.
Senate negotiators introduced a gun safety bill that they say can pass this week. With bipartisan support, it would toughen some federal gun laws and provide billions of dollars for school safety and mental health programs. Legislators hope to have the bill signed into law before the July 4th recess.
A Los Angeles jury found embattled comedian Bill Cosby liable in a civil case brought by Judy Huth, a woman who claimed he sexually assaulted her as a teenager in the 70s. The jury, comprised of 8 women and 4 men, awarded Huth $500,000 in damages. The case was first filed back in 2014.
70, we have reached it in terms of our temperature here in Madison. 60s, even a 59 back to our north and west. More 70s are found a little bit farther to the south and east. But it is just a beautiful day all across the board. We're going to see that sunshine sticking around for us. Look for temperatures warming up into the upper 80s tomorrow and Friday.
All right, going to be a gorgeous day. Gorgeous day. Looking forward to it.
Thanks for joining us, folks. Have a great Wednesday. We'll see you back here tomorrow.